Okay, everybody, as sometimes happens, I was doing this reading and it did not record. So now it's not going to be a surprise to me anymore, it turns out. But I guess it might be a surprise to some of you, unless you can just look and read the cards and figure it out for yourself. But what I was reading on was Trump's planned ballroom. And I wanted to know what we needed to know about that. Like, things I wanted to know were, you know, how's it going to go? How's the construction going to go? Is it going to, get completed? Is it going to, is it going to get torn down, in the next administration, and that kind of a thing, and anything else we need to know about it. And so I just asked, just show me Trump's ballroom and the important things that we need to know about it. So I'll go through the cards. And like I said, I'm not going to be surprised, so, but you might be. So in the center, the first card was the Temperance in reverse. And so what that said to me was that this was not supposed to happen. Like, this is not in the cards. This is not ordained by Spirit. This is not, like, even Spirit was caught off guard by this. So that's what I got with that card. And then I got crossed by the reverse Two of Pentacles, which to me meant there could be issues with the building of it. Like, this is somebody who can't stay on schedule, who can't get it done, who is having trouble balancing the finances or coming up with the finances. Two reverse is somebody who's definitely having trouble with their finances and balancing the budget and that kind of stuff. So I see a challenge to it. I see it wasn't fated. It wasn't supposed to happen. Then I see the problem with the money. In the base of it, and the subconscious or distant past, what I got was the Page of Pentacles in reverse. In this deck, it's the Princess. But to me, that meant that this was a bad idea all along. It's always been a bad idea. Our collective consciousness thinks it's a bad idea. But it's been something that Trump has been thinking about, or been in his subconscious for a very long time. Like, this wasn't just out of the blue. He's been planning this. Then in the recent past, we got the King of Cups in reverse, which to me means that this was, this is somebody who has no control over their emotions. And, psychotic narcissists have no control over their emotions. But this is a leader who has no control over his emotions, and this is just like a revenge thing. That's what it's telling me. But what it also told me was, even though he had this plan in mind, I don't think he necessarily thought it was a good one either. But he went ahead with it because he got somebody. I think something happened right before they started tearing down the East Wing. Something spurred him to do this. Like it was like an act of passion. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't necessarily planning on doing it, but he did because somebody ticked him off. Then on the mind, we have the Eight of Wands, which is the swift action. That's him going in there very quickly before anybody can say anything about it. And starting the destruction. Near future, near future, we have another reverse page. This time it's the Page of Swords. And this, to me, was again another card talking about it being not a good idea. And it could also be like some kind of a leak. Or it can also be the start of an investigation. So against it. Okay, so this can be an investigation that's starting against the ballroom. Then in the U position, I got the Five of Pentacles. So again, I'm getting this money card, like not having enough money to do it. Even though says he's been given this money to build it, this is telling me there's money problems with it. And then in the environment, or sometimes it's going to be how others see you. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. I think this is just the absolute sadness of everybody around this issue with the East Wing being torn down. And let's see. Yeah. So let's see. And then the hopes and the fears, the Two of Cups, that's the contract. Of course, Trump wants to see it get done. Yeah, he wants to see it get completed. And then in the outcome, I got the Knight of Swords, which that's the activist card. That's somebody actually coming in there and taking an action. And I see this, I really think this might be Congress coming in and stopping it. We've got a lot of reverse cards. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 reverse cards. I think that could be Congress. That could be Congress taking some action, especially with this reversed Page of Swords here. When you got the Page and the Knight, they might stop it. They could end up stopping it. So then I pulled some more cards. Now these are not normally part of the reading, but I pulled them just to get kind of like some clarity. And we have the Three of Pentacles. Now that's the construction. So when I saw this too, another idea I had, but we'll see, but this could be the construction. But what I also got kind of from here is that they end up building something else. Something else gets built instead of the ballroom, like not the ballroom. And then I got the Eight of Cups, which is walking away. Which again, I kind of feel like it's like walking away. Now, if this is like the ballroom being built, it's like walking away from the ballroom being built. And then I got the Ten of Cups in reverse, which is, you know, the sad ever after card. You know, upright is the happily ever after card. Reverse, it's the sad ever after. I don't think it. I think there's a possibility, and this is what I'm going to say about these cards. I think there's a possibility, at least, that Congress is going to stop it. It's not going to get built. Something else is going to get built instead. I mean, logically, if we get a whole new Congress in at the midterms, I think they might be able to stop it. Stop the construction of it. I mean, I can't imagine that they would be able to complete that in a year, what Trump's trying to do. So anyway, I just thought it was interesting because he's got a lot going against him here, especially with this angel right here in the center in reverse. That's like he's got nothing spiritually behind him with that build. So, and you really have to have that for things to actually get done. So I think the cards are saying it'll be interesting to see that there's a strong possibility that ballroom will never be built. Thanks, everybody.